Let's see. If I look up Dudleyville on Google Maps, I find nothing. Anyway, today I'm going to review Straight Out of Dudleyville, The Legacy of the Dudley Boyz DVD. Hey YouTube, are you ready for your hot tag? Because if you are, it's definitely time to work.
Yo, what's up guys? You got Nick Fuqua here.
And Mark Trahan.
We're from Sports Entertainment tonight on AOC. And we thank you for tuning in to WGS-TV.
Greetings, YouTube. You're welcome back into another episode of WGS-TV right here on YouTube.com/Wrestlegamer. I am your friendly neighborhood Wrestlegamer. The Dudley Boyz, Bubba Ray and Devon, are widely considered to be one of the most prolific and successful tag teams in the wrestling industry, even though they themselves would disagree with that statement, as Bubba Ray himself even mentioned in this DVD set. Straight Out of Dudleyville chronicles the careers of the Dudleys from their separate starts in the business to the inception of their characters as a tag team to their evolution over the years from ECW to WWE. Let's talk about this DVD. First, let's look at the design of the actual DVD. As you can see in front of you here, as I'm trying to make sure that the light doesn't do anything much to the DVD. The logo, as you see here, of course you have to have both of the Dudleys there. The logo is a play on the Straight Outta Compton logo with their key signatures, the tables, being in the background. Now, opening up the box here, you can see a huge close-up, as I once again check the camera to make sure that you guys can see it. A huge close-up of both of them on each side with the military camo, which was a look they adopted when they moved from ECW to WWE, partly because Vince McMahon didn't like their ECW tie-dye look. As we open up even further and examine each disc, you can see right here with disc 1 being their traditional ECW tie-dye look. Disc number 2 right here in the middle of your screen is their initial WWE Attitude Era look, and of course with the final disc 3 being the current look they have in WWE today. The actual documentary, as I've already stated, takes a look at both Bubba Ray and Devon's start into the wrestling industry, how they were brought into ECW, as well as the inception and evolution of the Dudley Boy tie-dye gimmick. The documentary would also flash back and forth between that and that night on Monday Night Raw when they made their huge return to WWE. When it comes to tag teams in wrestling today, there are some tag teams that work and some that don't. When some teams split from each other, they go on to have successful singles careers. However, during the first brand split over 14 years ago, the WWE split up the Dudley Boyz, with Bubba Ray going to Raw and Devon going to SmackDown to become Reverend Devon. And let's not forget, people, they used Devon's spiritual gimmick to debut Dave Batista as Deacon Batista on SmackDown. Now, unfortunately, at that time, their singles runs separately weren't as successful as WWE were hoping it would go. So eventually, they brought them back together, which was the best move for them, WWE, and the fans. They would go on to talk about their TNA runs, but not too much in detail. For those of us who did follow TNA at the time, Bubba Ray was better known as Bully Ray at that time, would go on to have what one would consider to be a successful run as a singles wrestler, with him being a former TNA World Heavyweight Champion, getting to work with Hulk Hogan, Sting, and a host of major names in the wrestling industry. Devon would stay back and go on to run their wrestling school, which I believe they still run to this very day. Let's talk about the matches that were selected to be on this DVD set. When you look at disc 2, about 60% of the matches that were on there were from their ECW careers, spanning from their early days in their ECW gimmick to their last match in the company with Tommy Dreamer and Raven, and even aired their emotional goodbye from the company to their debut matches with WWE. They even disclosed one of the reasons why Public Enemy, Flyboy Rocco Rock, and Johnny Grunge didn't last very long with WWE, and let's just say it had something to do with them being a little bit too big for their britches. If you want to know what I'm talking about, then get this DVD set and see for yourself. Now, one thing I was disappointed about was the fact that the Triangle Ladder match from WrestleMania 2000 wasn't included in this set. But it was talked about in the documentary. The first 2 ever TLC matches were included, and one could argue that those 2 matches put them, the Hardys, and Edge and Christian on the map during those days. Now, unfortunately, some of their matches from the Alliance run in WWE were on here, and if I ever get around to doing a commentary on the Alliance run in WWE, I'll explain what I mean about it on that video. I am so glad their ECW One Night Stand match with Tommy Dreamer and the Sandman was included on this set, because it was such a memorable match, and I think some fans still talk about it to this very day. Hell, even I'm talking about it on this video. And finally, they would end the compilation of matches with their tag team title match with the New Day from earlier this year. Straight Outta Dudleyville is a comprehensive look back at the careers of the Dudley Boyz, from their point of view, with a great selection of matches for every fan's enjoyment, whether you're a hardcore ECW fan, an Attitude Era fan, or a relatively new fan to wrestling. For those of you who are new to the Dudleys and want to know more about their legendary Hall of Fame worthy careers, this DVD set is the perfect thing for you. My score for Straight Outta Dudleyville, The Legacy of the Dudley Boyz, gets a 4 out of 5. Honestly, I would have given it a perfect score if the Triangle Tag Team Ladder match from WrestleMania 2000 was on here, but it was. So what I want to know from you guys out there, the viewers and subscribers, your thoughts on Straight Outta Dudleyville, The Legacy of the Dudley Boyz DVD. If you had the opportunity to watch it, I want to hear from you guys out there what you have to say about it. Be sure you put your comments in the comments section below. Don't forget to like, favorite, and subscribe. Don't forget, tomorrow night I will be reviewing this DVD, Living on a Razor's Edge, the Scott Hall story, and unboxing June's Wrestle Crate on Sports Entertainment Tonight. That's going to be live tomorrow night at 8 p.m. Central Time on the Acadiana Open Channel and live streamed right here on WGS-TV, so be sure you tune in for that. Don't forget, WGS-TV is on social media on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. You guys can ask me questions. Links will be provided in the description box below. And as always, guys and gals, I'll have a couple of videos in the annotations for you guys to check out as well. So with that being said, I am your friendly neighborhood WrestleGamer, and I will see you at the next Warp Zone. Bye, guys! And don't forget to get the tables. For a nin... Oh, now I see him.